Pride, my horror fiends. I am Sasha with Musings of a Final Girl channel, and I am celebrating Pride in my own special way. I am going to be reading books by queer authors, as well as books that contain queer characters. I do have quite a list going, with at least one or two books that aren't queer based, just because they are ones that I'm doing as part of a buddy read, or ones that I've set for myself to read. I will have an additional book that I don't have with me right now, but it's one that I will be reading and have a blog tour up for later this month. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and hop straight to the books that I've got. So first up, I have The Damnation Game by Clive Barker. I've not really read many of his works. I think I read a collection of short stories by him, and it was okay. I didn't mind it. This is one that I've had for a while, so I'm really curious to get to it and see what it's about. Next up is another Clive Barker book. I've got The Hellbound Heart, which I'm super excited for. Hellraiser is one of my all-time favorite movies, and I absolutely love it. And I've been dying to get my hands on a copy of this book for way too long. So, really happy I've got this one now. I do try to read at least one Stephen King book a month. So for this month, I am reading Cell. This is a book that I have read before. It's been a hot minute, and I want to try to get a review of it across all my social media platforms. And it is one that I do enjoy. I know a lot of people absolutely hated the movie, and I personally have never seen the movie, but I really, really enjoy the book. So this is one of my non-queer books that I am reading this month. Next up, Into the Drowning Deep by Mira Grant. I remember hearing about this one a lot. I'm really, really curious. It looks like it's quite a chunky read. We've got over 400 pages. So, can't wait to read this one. I have read a Mira Grant book in the past and really enjoyed her style of writing, so I'm very curious to see what this one is about. Next up is another book by a queer author, Cold Moon Over Babylon by Michael McDowell. I will go ahead and fully disclose now that I'm getting a lot of these recommendations from Goodreads, from people that have listed these books under the queer horror section. So if I'm incorrect on any of that, please feel free to correct me in the comments. But I've got Cold Moon Over Babylon. This is another one that I've had for quite a while. I think I got it in one of the old Nightworms packages from like a couple of years back. I can't fully remember. But I've had it for a hot minute, so I do want to read it and see what it's about. Next up, we have Night Shoot by David Sodergren. I've read one of his books. I read The Forgotten Island and absolutely loved it. So I actually got this about the same time that I got that one, and I've been really curious to see what this is about. This one hasn't been sitting around my house for too long, so I'm glad to be getting into it this month. And again, I think on Goodreads somebody had recommended that it had a queer character, so guess I'll find out when I read it. Next up is Wilder Girls. I remember seeing this one all over my Bookstagram for the longest time, and even on my bookish TikTok, which I will link below, I've seen people add this book to their June Pride TBR list as well. I just ordered this copy, so it's nice, brand spanking new, and I'm getting to it this month, and I love that art cover. It looks so good. Like, pretty. And the last book I have right now is Capturing the Devil. This is part of a read-along that I am doing with somebody over on TikTok, actually with a couple people over on TikTok. This is the fourth and final in the Stalking Jack the Ripper series. Not necessarily horror. I guess it would be more mystery, thriller, maybe dark fiction. But I really have enjoyed the series so far, and this one kind of centers around, loosely, H.H. Holmes, which I'm true crime obsessed, so I'm very kind of serial killer obsessed. So knowing that this kind of centers around that just made me so happy, and I can't wait to... I've actually already started this one, and I can't wait to keep reading it. I'm only 6 chapters in, and they threw a freaking bombshell at us in it, so I'm really looking forward to it. My next read is an ebook, and it is Camp Carnage. I actually got this recommendation from Rachel with the Shades of Orange's YouTube channel. I will link her YouTube channel below. I believe it was last year that she had made the video, but I did recently see it, and I bought that book solely based on her recommendation. So I will be reading those. I do have a book coming to me that will be on my blog tour. I'm not going to share too many details about that right now, but that will be probably the last book I add to this month's list. I hope that you all are having a wonderful week, and to all my guys, gays, girls, and theys, I hope you are having a fantastic start to Pride Month. Let me know what you're reading in the comments below. Let me know if you have any recommendations for more queer books. I would love to check out more. Please drop those in the comments. And as always, happy reading.